Welcome back, folks. This is Tommy, Help with Gadgets, and we've got the SPK Lamia. Not sure exactly how it's pronounced, but anyway, this is a very cool knife that's on loan from Mr. Eddy. If you know me, you know I'm a sucker for these knives that have the milling lines in the blade, and this certainly is a work of art. Has really nice milling on the scales as well. But this is not a review of this knife. This is a disassembly and cleaning. So let's go ahead and get into it. I will note that for this knife, this will be the second or third. Well, in the last few knives that I've done, this will be the second one that has required a T9 for the body and pivot screws. So let's go ahead and get that pivot screw out. Get that dropped in the alcohol bath there. See if we can encourage this to come apart. So we got that one. And let's see if I can get this one. Get these bearings dropped in there. Cool. Come on now. Let's see if we can encourage it with a little. There we go. So the SPK logo here, as well as the American flag there. So cool. All right, let's go ahead and wipe this down. This is a L-Max blade. You can see there. And this is another, just a really simple design. Nothing crazy about it. But it works very well. Sometimes these makers get a very simple design, kind of like the Oz machine. The Oz machine Roosevelt, and it just works well. That has a maybe a Delrin pivot or a detent ball there, which is kind of interesting. Most of the ones that I see are metal. Let's go ahead and clean that out, and go ahead and get this as well, and do this side. Oop, try to get away from me. And I'll notice that this is another one of the makers that for the titanium scales, instead of using a stainless washer insert, they're just letting the bearing balls ride directly on the titanium. So just a piece of information there. All right, let's get a fresh alcohol swab here. Clean the bearings. And go ahead and clean that pivot screw. Again, just pinching those threads and cleaning those threads out. And then we'll just clean the pivot itself. Make sure there's no junk on it to impede the action. Alright, go ahead and pop that on. This is a free spinning pivot, so in fact I felt a little movement there. So I'm actually going to back that out a little bit and clean that and put some fresh Loctite on it since I did feel it move. Alright. Let's get some Loctite on it. Get that snug. Do have a little bit of Loctite that I want to clean up there, because I don't want that impeding the, again, I don't want that impeding the action of this knife at all. Alright. Let's get the bearings, and those bearings, I could be wrong, but those do look like skiff made bearings. Again, I may be totally incorrect on that. And just a little dab there. We'll get that there. And let's go ahead and put the blade on. Get the other bearing. Again, just a dab there. Dab there. And get that in place. Let's get our Loctite on our and a little bit more. Okay. And just get that in place to where it's held. And then I'll do some adjusting to get it tuned better. We'll go ahead and drop this body screw in. And again, this is a very easy to disassemble and clean knife. Alright, let's see if we're alright. Feel a little movement there, so I'm just going to tighten it ever so slightly. Still feeling some movement, so let's get it tightened up just a tad. We're still feeling a little bit of movement there. Alright, feeling good. Our centering is good. So there you have it. Disassembly and cleaning of this SPK Lamia. I need to figure out exactly how that's pronounced, what the proper pronunciation is before I do a review of it. But there you have it. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the content today, and leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you on comments. I was actually trying to get some comments responded to the other day. Can't promise I'll get all of them responded to, but if you've got something that may have be of benefit to me, to help me out in the on the channel, whether it be advice or something that you've noticed that I can do better, please let me know. I appreciate everyone that has watched. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks.